Welcome to the Spiritual Principles Made Practical podcast. I'm your host, Scott Friedman, and today we're going to talk about ending time. So, if we're in the eternal present, then we've ended time. And then the question becomes, okay, we're, we're actually always in the eternal present. So, how do we make all this work? How do we end time? And the answer is that it's one thing to be in the eternal present, which we always are all the time and can't be, there's no other choice. That's where we are. There's another thing to be conscious of being in the eternal present. And that's very different. So how do we be okay? And so okay, then how do I be conscious of being in the eternal present? And for me, one of the big things that I'm finding I need to do is to remind myself over and over again that when I'm thinking about the past or the future, I'm doing that in the present. And so I'm creating the past and the future in the present. And I just need to kind of keep reminding myself that, yep, I'm always in the present. And that's what I'm doing right now is I'm creating past and future in the present moment. And then when I do that, then I go back to the tools that we're more familiar with, right? Watching my breathing, um, saying my mantra. Those are the two big ones for me that help me be aware that I'm in the present moment. But also, my thinking starts to change a little bit, where I start to think not so much about the past and the future as as something to be fearful of or regretful of, but more a case of understanding that that it is created in this instant, and that what can happen is more and more is that I can create a past and a future that's different in the present moment, right? Because if all of the past and the future that I'm creating is in the present moment, then it makes sense that I could create a different past and a different future in the present moment. And that's an intriguing thought to me, and it helps me feel a little bit more free of time and that sort of being stuck in this concept of yeah, you're going to figure it out, but it's going to take time, kind of thing. And it's like, no, everything is immediate, everything is now. And so I'm plugging away with that. Obviously, I've got some resistance. You can hear that in my voice, and so I'll take ownership of that too, and I'll keep plugging away because one of the things that is very, very strong in my experiences is that uh, denying the truth is stressful, and when I am not in the present moment, I'm stressed. When I'm not conscious that I'm in the present moment, right? I'm always in the present moment, but when I'm not conscious that I'm in the present moment, I'm stressed. I mean, it's bad, it is really, and and so that's a strong motivator and a strong indicator of that. The truth of the fact that the present moment is the only moment that could ever exist, and that all ideas of the past and the future are created in the present moment, and only exist in the present moment and could be changed in the present moment. And as I repeat that and share that and work with assimilating that idea more and more, I expect that I'm going to be able to, create whatever world I want in the instant, because I'm already creating the entire world in this instant, but I'm not doing it as consciously as I would like. And so my expectation is that my conscious dominion over that process is going to improve. And as I have a greater and greater acceptance of it, and obviously still um, engaged with the concept of uh, time being something other than a creation of the present moment, right? So uh, I haven't quite let go of that belief that time is something that is anything other than a creation of the present moment, and that so I'm still there, and but I'm working towards accepting that time only exists in the present moment. And so, and thereby ending what I have historically viewed as time. And and I'll know to the degree to which I do that is that where this cold that I have and goes away, and that I do relate to and more being in the present moment and having the peace. And the other thing that I've strongly believe and have repeated to myself many times and will many times again is that there's no stress when I'm conscious of the focus, the present moment, when I'm in the flow. There's no stress, and so certainly that's something that I'm very aware of as well. And it's like, okay, to what extent am I experiencing the well-being of being conscious of being present? And so, I'm watching that too, as I, sort of gain greater mastery over my mind and what it creates. So that's my effort today at sharing where I'm at in letting go of the idea of ending time, of letting go of the idea of time being anything other than a construct of the mind in the present moment. That's the concept, and now it's like I'm working on the assimilation of that concept. And we'll see how we do, because my life depends on it, because I can't really, I mean, the stress is lethal of denying that. So strong motivator, right? Yeah. Okay. I can help you with thought coaching and help you become more conscious of your thoughts and their impact and the will that creates them and all the rest of it. You can contact me at scottfriedman40@gmail.com to schedule a free introductory coaching session. Believe me, it'll change your life. I mean, absolutely, it will change your life. My books are available on Amazon. You can find links to them on my website, www.thoughtcoachingbyscott.com. Okay, do whatever we can to be conscious of the fact that we're always in the present moment. Okay, bye.